Bonjour tout le monde. Today I'm gonna share with you the things that I wish I knew before I start learning French. So I'm gonna give you some tips, method, trick. So if you are already on your journey or just a beginner, this tips gonna help you. So bring your coffee and let's dive in the language journey. So the first thing that we're gonna talk about is pronunciation. Pronunciation is hard. It's hard than English, you know, and in French have large vocabulary. To be honest with you, so when you start learning French, the first thing you should do that start with pronunciation and make a conversation because that make it easy for you. But if you start with grammar, it will be hard for you because grammar in English I think more easy than French, to be honest with you. And there is some similarity in word, you know, there is some word that's similar, like that some word that when you say conversation, conversation, you know. So my story with pronunciation, I think the most harder thing that I did in my life is to learn French and to focus on pronunciation because for me it's hard to pronounce word in French. I'm talking about my experience with French. It's hard to pronounce and to talk in French. You can understand it, you can type with it, but it's hard. I'm talking about my experience. So I hope if you can focus on speaking and pronunciation first, that will help you a lot. Second thing that we're gonna talk about is grammar. For me, grammar it's hard. You should not start with it in any language, not only French, because when you focus on speaking and hearing, you're gonna see the result first. After that, you're gonna focus on how to improve your, you know, your accent, your grammar. But when you start with grammar, it will be more harder for you. But if you want to start grammar, I'm gonna give you some tips. If you start with grammar, start by buying some books at level of our level, A2 level, and learn from them some conversation and some grammar. There is some grammar there. Focus if you love book, because I'm talking with people who learn with book. If you learn just online, I prefer if you want to some free course, you're gonna find it in YouTube. Just look for playlist in French with grammar, and you're gonna find that. That's gonna help you in your journey with grammar. But to be honest, there is a lot of things about grammar in French because it's like you learn Arabic or Chinese or German. There's a lot of word there, not like English. English, there is vocabulary, simple vocabulary, you know, past, future. I know there is 9, but in French there are a lot. Now we're gonna talk about the value of living with the language. So I wish when I start learning language that I know that you can live with the language and learn quickly than grammar and other things. When I said live the language, I said that you should start from your daily life. Learn the color that you use every day, the things that you use every day, things that you study, things that you work on it. You just transfer it to French and start learning. This will be more easy for you and learn conversation and the thing that you can like talk about yourself. Think that's gonna help you talk about yourself. Learn it first. First one, just use it in this thing and focus on speaking and hearing the language. For hearing, there is a lot of place that you can hear from it at our level and each level. Of course, you can find first one is YouTube. All of us know, we know YouTube, and now there is ChatGPT also gonna help you in speaking, for speaking and hearing. And for speaking, there is some apps that's gonna help you. I'm gonna mention it in the next part. So, but live with the language. This tips is very important. It's from me. It's help you in any language that you should live with it, and you should think with the language. For think with the language, that means stop using your native language and think with the language that you learn. Like I'm learning French, so I should think with it. Yeah, I talk with myself in French, do my research in French. You know what I mean? So this tips is very effective also is to build a routine. Build a routine. Be consistent for 30 minutes every day for 3 months, 1 hour every day for 3 months. Don't be just motivated, because when you be motivated for something, you motivate for 1 hour, for 1 day. After that you stop, because we are human. One day you are happy, another day you are sad, another day you don't want to do it. But when you be consistent for something, you're gonna do it today, tomorrow, and you're gonna say, why I don't not do it today, the day after that. So you're gonna start doing it, and when you're not doing it, you're gonna blame yourself that you don't do it. Okay? And you should be consistent. All of us have problem. All of us have think that was our time, like social media and stuff. But you should back. And I'm not gonna say that you should consistent in 1 hour every day, but I'm gonna say that you should do it even if you can. Just do it for 5 minutes. If you cannot, do it only for 5 minutes. But from me to you, when you start doing it for 5 minutes, you're gonna complete your hour. This from me to you. I always do it, and it's effective. Even in a reading book, when I don't want to do it, I just say to myself, I will read only one book, one paper. But after that, I find myself reading 3 paper, 20 paper. You know what I mean? Now we're gonna talk about the importance of speaking. For me, speaking is the first thing you should do ever in any language. You should try to improve your speaking, because all of us do that problem of just typing word, learning some basic stuff and like this. But when you come to speaking, you have that fear and a lot of things. Okay, a lot of things that's gonna stop you when it comes to speak. So I propose to you that you should start speaking from the first day. And my problem with French is that I focus on typing and reading. When it comes to speaking, I find myself that I'm not speaking French. Or let's say I spend after that 3 months or 4 months. I don't remember that, but I spend a lot of time trying to speak. I found that I can type, but I cannot speak. This is a very popular problem, I think, in this world. That a lot of people have this problem. But to stop this problem, just focus on speaking. There is some app that can help you. There is you can help yourself. Just speak with yourself, improve yourself, help yourself by speaking with friends who speak that language, and stop being scared. And stop being scared of people gonna judge you. I'm not good enough and some stuff like this, because you do something good. Okay, so you should be happy that you try best. I'm gonna give you some tools and resources that's gonna help you. So from tools that I like is books. There is some books for conversation in our level, EQ level, with conversation, with exercises is very helpful. I try it when I learn French. So, and there's some apps like Duolingo, Remind, but this type of app is like a reminder for you. It's not for learning language, but you can use it to be motivated. You know what I mean? But the first app I gonna propose, if you want to practice language or something, use ChatGPT now. It's very helpful. Just type to ChatGPT that I want to practice with you, or speak with it in speaker now in your phone. Try to practice with it, and it's gonna help you a lot. There is also Google Translate. I use it. It's very helpful. I type to it sentence and I try to hear it. After that, I try to speak it. It's very effective, and it's helped me to learn my daily life and the things that I don't know. So it's very helpful. And you're gonna find my video about it, about Google Translate. And there is also some videos about French in my playlist. You're gonna find them. Okay. So another resource is to find people to speak with them. There is a lot of apps that's gonna help you with this. It's like Omegle, TV, but those is for meeting people. But you can say to them that I'm learning French and I want to practice with you. And there's a lot of people gonna say welcome, and they're gonna start helping you. If you look for partner to learn language, I think Tandem is very good if you want partner. And there's also Hello Talk. It's also if you learn language and you're gonna find partner who learn your native language and you're gonna learn together. There is Speak also. From my mind, I use also Instagram also, because when you contact someone, just say to it that I'm learning language and I want you to help me, and there's a lot of people be happy to help you. Okay. And the other tips that I'm gonna give you is to set up or to set goals. So the other thing is to set goals. Like when I started learning French, I said to myself that I want it for my school, so I should learn it, I should improve myself. Even I have problem with it, even I don't have anyone who speaks it in my comfort zone, so I start making plans and some stuff like this to learn the language with goals. So goals, you can just type note in your book, or you can have some paper in your wall or something like this. Type on it, I will learn French in 30 days, or let's say 3 months, and I will do A1 like this, E2 like this, B1 like this. This is plan and goals. But the difference between plan and goals, plan is to set the thing that you're gonna do, and goals, it's like target. I'm targeting that I'm gonna learn French to go to France. You know what I mean? So I hope you enjoy this video and get from me some tips. And that's it. So there is also, by the way, another resource like film and music. You can learn with music if you want. Just look for music with lyrics. There is lyrics, so type the lyrics first and try to find the transaction, and you should remember it in your mind. After that, listen to that music, so that's gonna help you a lot. It's effective also. Movies, just watch movies with subtitle, write subtitle and look for the translate. So if you stay to this part, you are very interested to learn French, so I'm gonna give you some other tips. It's like turn your Instagram to French, your Facebook, social media, all of it in French, your phone in French, and do your research with French. It's very hard, but it's gonna help you a lot. I think 1 month you're gonna see a lot of difference. It's 1 month with this method. It's like 1 year in another method, okay? And start practicing speaking and hearing in day. Another day, start practicing your writing and you know, and your comprehension skill and some stuff like this. So do 1 day for speaking and hearing, 1 day for typing and reading. So it will be helpful for you. And do plan for 30. I think 30 minutes a day is very helpful. Do it consistently, and you're gonna see the difference. And use the things that I said, like ChatGPT and Google Translate. So I hope you the best. If you find this video if helpful, hit that subscribe. And if you want to donate to this channel, you're gonna find my PayPal in description, because I don't have now button of donation in my channel because we are not monetized yet. So see you another day, and I hope you the best in your journey.